It is a wild one. I'm John Muller.
Good morning. I'm Vanessa Freeman. That death reported in Passaic City, New Jersey. The mayor says that a car went through a barricade. First responders rescued 2 people, but a 70-year-old man was swept under that vehicle and sadly drowned. As New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio have declared a state of emergency.
Also, a citywide travel ban is in effect right now in New York City, and this lasts until 5 a.m.
The rainfall down in spots. Yesterday we had flooding, flash flooding. You saw the roads where you had up to 5 feet of standing water. An absolutely terrifying situation throughout New Jersey, up through Connecticut and throughout New York. So we're going to be walking you through. Now, we still have some rain out there, so most areas have cleared out. Some of the hardest here have to be.
Never had a ride like this one. The LIE was closed, the Cross Island was closed, and the Throgsneck Bridge right before there on the Clearview was closed. So much chaos and confusion, flooding on the FDR Drive, you name it. Definitely not the morning you want to be out there on the roadways, as they're advising everyone to stay off the road unless it's an emergency right now. New Jersey Turnpike closed between exit 10.
The little bit of good news I can give you is that we are mostly done with the rain. So any cleanup can continue, and the sun's going to be coming out to help along with that. The lingering rain you're looking at is really starting to exit out of Montauk and East Hampton. It was a little bit stronger and coming down a little bit heavier just moments ago, but again, it's easing out. From west to east, we've seen remnants of Ida really just devastate the tri-state. You are looking at so far radar estimates in terms of rainfall estimates. So down, this was remnants of Ida coming through, making it into the city around 5 o'clock, and by 10 o'clock, we already had upwards of 5 inches of rain. So this was a mess. This was a devastation to the tri-state. We're breaking through what happened and what we are now moving forward into the full forecast coming up. Overwhelming trying to dissect everything because everything has essentially been impacted by this storm in so many ways and severe we can offer, right? Because things are still a mess out there. So we're just now getting the sun to shine upon all of the start to see the sun come out and really shine light on what exactly we're dealing with. It was tough when we were navigating the roads without that. So many of us commuted and we're on these roads trying to find our way in and get around all of the
weather in order to get this cleanup going. In the meantime, though, we want to show you just a look at the team covers that we have this hour. Reporters in some of the hardest hit areas. We'll have an update on your commute in just a moment. But first, let's get to the forecast. Meteorologist Byron Miranda joining us with that.
We're reminding everybody yesterday, obviously hard to accommodate for flash flooding, but
people who are in tears not knowing what comes next, Kirsten. And you know, some people think, my neighbors were saying, you think it's safe to go to the basement because that's where, if there's a tornado warning or whatever, you go down to the basement. And then all of a sudden, the floodwaters start coming in, and you just can't get out in time. It is just heartbreaking.
Yeah, and just think about the water rushing in. All right, Kirsten, thank you.
Especially 12 this morning, and if you are just now waking up with us, or maybe your power was just restored, we've been following the traffic situation since I joined you at 4:30 this morning. You look out your window, the sun is shining.